In Mumbai, we ate at Siam, or S-O-A-M, Soom. And that was spectacular. You know, Australians have this psyche that you don't eat vegetarian food. You know? That's for, you know. I loved it. I thought it was wonderful. And there's a connection there. You know, Homer the Odyssey, Greek god, invented vegetarianism, you know. So us Indians and Greeks were the same, you know. Alexander the Great, you know, all that type of stuff. Are they started?
They've started.
We didn't even tell them to kick off.
We've been time.
And how are we going? How long have we got left? 2 minutes to go. Wow. I'll give you 3. How does that sound? Because hopefully by then Gary's going to walk through the door and we'll be able to kick it off.
Meanwhile, this is happening. You have time to go get the books at the counter there if you want them signed. We also have someone here to say something.
Yeah.
Raising a hand.
Hi George, in the last series of MasterChef, you said at one point that you weren't really big on Indian food. Has this trip changed your mind?
Yeah, you know, in Australia, Indian food ain't that good, huh? So you have this idea in your head that it's like Greek food, you know? The Greeks cook food to sell, and it's like tourist island food. The stuff we don't eat in our houses. So, you know, when I say, and that's why I opened up a modern Greek restaurant in Melbourne, because I wanted to show people what real Greek food was. I can't wait till someone does that in Australia in terms of Indian, because I've tasted real Indian food here, sorry, regional food here, because there's no such thing really as Indian food. It's regional, yeah? That's inspired me. The balance of spice, not overpowering and too hot. You know, in Australia they just jam it full of heat, and there's no. How do you balance? How do you taste if your palate is shot with, you know, burning sensations?
I actually had that in mind because everyone who sort of visits us thinks that we use a lot of spice in our food, and sometimes people can't take it.
Yeah.
Do you have that sort of impression?
Look, everyone knows I sweat when I eat spice. It's not because I don't like it. It's because I just have that reaction. My dad has the same reaction. My sister, all of us. We still love spice. But again, it's very, very balanced here. It's real, it's just delicious and beautiful.
I heard that you've sort of popularized Greek food all across Australia. Do you think you carry back things from India now and sort of work on popularizing Indian food as well? Your style?
Look, I mean, I'm not going to go and, you know, I haven't grown up eating Indian food. Who gives me the right to, you know, go and cook Indian? I'll cook it in the comfort of my home, but what I will take is inspiration. So like that sweet potato, I've got an idea already what I'll do with that. You know, so I'll take that and make it into my interpretation, and that's what's lovely about it. That's what's lovely about cooking. Cooking is a common language that we all speak. You know, and the influence of Persia that's had on, you know, walking through those spice markets, it's influenced the Greeks. Persians, you know, you think about the Ottoman Empire, you think about Constantinople, they fled from Constantinople into Athens and took this. And you go to Athens and there are specific streets, they're called bakhars, and there's just spice markets. And it reminded me walking through there, I would have thought I was in Athens at one point. That's how wonderful food is. Just a little less chilly.
You've also sort of walked down Nature's Basket, Godrej Nature's Basket aisles, and you might have noticed some sort of ingredients that you haven't seen maybe in Australia. Well,
you know what it is? I've noticed that what's nice about here is there's lots of stuff that reminds me of home. Like there's feta, yeah? That's pretty cool. But it's an absolutely beautiful shop with great fresh ingredients, which is lovely.
We all definitely love it. I mean, you know, my impression personally is that stuff that you don't find in any markets, you could probably get here. World food, I mean, you're talking about international cuisines. There are things that you might not find in any other markets, but you do find it here. Are you impressed with any particular ingredient in India that you think you should carry back, maybe a spice or something that
you know what it is, and probably stuff that, like the water chestnuts, the freshwater chestnuts. We can't get them in Australia. And, you know, they're just in abundance here, and I was just, wow, I wish we could get these in Australia. You know, that for me is really exciting. The fresh guava, you know, as we were going through the market, is just delicious. But in saying that, we're very lucky in Australia because our lamb is the best in the world, our beef is the best in the world, we've got stuff that you guys
True
don't.
to your country.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm patriotic. So have we given him more time?
Yes, I think.
I think we've got
we're
10
done
more
here.
seconds. What do you reckon?
Where do you want to start?
30 seconds, because Gary, as soon as Gary walks in, we're going to make
Can we have
and we're going to go.
Can you stop now? We're done. The time is done.
I hope there's no fingerprints.
Look,
I hate fingerprints.
Gary's walking in 30 seconds. That's what we said.
Yeah.
All right.
Here he is. Big round of applause. Gary Regan.
All right.
We've got 10 seconds to go.
Let me...
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
All right.
Well done.
Let me formally welcome Gary as well. Two gentlemen who not only women dream about, but I'm guessing men also dream about.
Oh.
How does that feel, like when people talk about you guys like that? That not only women dream about you.
I wasn't listening to the conversation at all. What did you say?
Are you all well now?
No.
But
Did you tell him the story, did you?
No, I've said nothing.
I think some of you knew. How did you know? Some of you knew.
Yeah, I haven't felt
You've
well
got
today.
stalkers.
Yeah.
I haven't felt well today. I think I must have drunk. I've got a feeling that I drank some water when we were at the farm yesterday that I don't think was from a bottle. So I've got a very delicate Australian constitution. So yeah, I haven't felt too good. But we've also eaten some amazing food. So
We have.
you know, maybe it's just overdoing it a little bit. What do you reckon? Yeah, all of the above. Six. Love them. So what was that?
All right, we've actually got our contestants waiting here. Do you want to try them out first? We've got. I'll introduce you to our contestants here. Radhika. That's Radhika. She's got something for you which she's going to explain.
Well, this is the dish is called Indian papri pataka. Pataka is a cracker in Hindi, and papri is a dish we make during this festival that's coming up. It's a snack, like an Indian street food snack, and the hearts, of course, are mine because I love food. I love you
make
guys.
them into little hearts.
They're the hearts.
Isn't that nice?
Smear there, haven't you?
It's supposed to be the Indian flag, except I couldn't do the green. We have a saffron, white, and green, and there's a.
Coming that way.
Yeah.
Sure, if you could just move inside, that'd be better for everyone.
Yep, that's good. You know what I love? You know what I love about this dish? I love the presentation. You know, it's really colourful. You know, I love the mix of colours.
Yeah.
Lots of creamy colours. What's this called again? This is like a chickpea
Yes,
sort of.
this is it.
Yeah.
We
What do you
make
call
it.
this?
We call it bhujia.
Gujia.
Bhujia.
Bhujia.
Bhujia. Yes.
Bhujia. I have to remember this because this is delicious. I love
This
this.
is delicious.
So I love the crunch. So you can see straight away pomegranate, coriander, the bhujia, and then inside, what's that?
Inside there are these chutneys or sauces.
Yep.
So there's a tamarind
Tamarind.
and
Yum.
jaggery sauce.
Yep.
There's a coriander sauce.
Beautiful.
There is some chickpea.
So the same sort of things we see on the set puri
Street
and
food, yes,
things like that?
yes.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's not sefuri. Sefuri doesn't have the
Doesn't have
cream and doesn't have this so much.
Okay, good
So-
stuff. Well, you know what you're doing?
I'll do the. Do you
You're
want
tasting.
to judge the presentation? I'll judge the flavour.
Oh, yeah.
How's that sound?
Yeah, and you know already I like it.
Yeah. Oh, crunch is crunchy.
So did you make the crackers?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
And what are the crackers made out of?
The crackers are made of a dough of semolina,
Yeah.
and some white flour and some brown flour.
Okay.
I mean,
Cool. Are you watching George's face? Just
You know what it is? What's lovely about this? So many textures. You got creamy, you got crunchy, you got sweetness, you got the freshness of the pomegranate, which give you they're like little caviar bursts, you know, of fresh pomegranate. And the pomegranates here are so much better than the pomegranates in Australia. They're bigger and plumper and juicier. I love the sweetness. The love hearts, they do win us over a tad.
I love food. I love MasterChef Australia, and I love you guys.
good stuff. That always goes a long way to liking the dish.
Now,
Check.
Yeah, check. Done.
now before
Let's move on to
Gary doesn't
Charu.
know this, but sorry, what was your name? Charu.
Charu.
Flew from
Charu,
Mumbai to see us. He came yesterday and he's here today. Now he's a surgeon, right? And apparently sometimes he watches MasterChef while he's working.
No.
Yeah, it happens because it comes at 12 o'clock in the night on Star World India and the repeat telecast.
What are you actually doing at that point? Like, is it
No, if I'm free, I make it a point to go back home, watch it. Otherwise, if I'm in the OPD or some emergency, then I'll make a point, go to the restroom, watch the television and ask my patients, come, okay. Okay.
Love it.
Okay, done. So it's like amazing, and especially with Julia.